Welcome to the Recommendation Zone for informed choices on the best in music, books, art, and pop culture. If you find this content useful, please like, subscribe, notify, and share. And now, a little more serious song. This is A Whiter Shade of Pale, originally by Procol Harum. And to be honest, I got a bit sick of this song back in the day because I had a roommate who liked this song and Salty Dog and played them endless number of times a day. It got old. Erik, fortunately, has revived my interest in this song. It is a great version. It is primarily a piano background for it. Turns it more into a ballad than it originally was. Erik does a great job of this with his new formula that he's been using on so many of the covers, with the slow start, the build-up, the climax, and then the post-climax slow section. Let us watch and listen to the great Erik Gronwall do his take on the Procol Harum classic. I will be stopping to interject my comments as I'm doing here. If you want to watch the uninterrupted performance, please go to the description and click on the link and watch the performance. Then go to Erik's channel, like, subscribe, notify, do all of the things to help support the artists that we want to do. Do that here if you haven't done it here. Back to the song.
We skipped the light fandango, turned cartwheels across the floor. I was feeling kinda seasick, but the crowd called out for more. The room was humming harder as the ceiling flew away. When we called out for another drink, the waiter brought the tray. And so it was that later, as the miller told his tale.
Very nice use of mixed voice. Is at the upper end of his lower range. He is interjecting just the slightest amount of grit to make it even more soulful than it already is. Let's jump back and continue.
As the miller told his tale, that a face at first just ghostly turned a whiter shade of pale.
And a shout out to Jona Tee on the piano there.
She said there is no reason, and the truth is plain to see. But I wandered through my playing cards, would not let her be. one of 16 Vestal virgins who were leaving for the coast.
Really, really nice use of his chest voice. We don't get to hear him really putting it out there a lot. This is really nice to hear him do this.
Who were leaving for the coast. And although my eyes were open, they might have just as well have been closed. And so it was that later, as the miller told his tale, that a face at first just ghostly turned a whiter shade of pale. And so it was that later, as the miller told his tale, that a face at first just ghostly turned a whiter shade of pale. And so it was that later, as the miller told his tale, that a face at first just ghostly turned a whiter shade of pale.
This is much more of a heartfelt lament than the original, and Erik sells it. As I said, he built up to that dramatic climax where he was belting it out very powerfully using that wonderful upper voice range that he primarily utilizes. Moved back down again, moved back up. Transition was great. Then finished off with the post climax, if you pardon the expression. Nothing sexual meant by it. Also, I turned off the subtitles because I was laughing at how bad Google's algorithm was doing on translating these subtitles. Sorry for that if any of you guys were relying on those subtitles. Hopefully when Google gets around to adding the subtitles to this video, they will do a better job of the translation. A great cover performance by Erik makes me not as sick of the song as I used to be. This one I will actually listen to now and then, unlike the original, which I tend to flee from the room if it comes on the radio. Actually, I don't listen to much radio anymore, but you get the idea. We will have lots more of our regular performers coming up on the channel over the next few days and the coming week. I've been a little behind because I've been out of town. I am in the process of catching up and doing a bunch of recording. Lots of good stuff to come. Stick around. Watch, listen, read, and explore, because that's what we do in the zones.